Alright, let's see what this distress signal is all about.
Yeah? What's your distress? Talk to me.
How refreshing. The whole "I'm honored to serve you, revered master" does get tiresome.
Hey, you
As
called
for
me,
Sumini,
lady.
I've been following your career. I hear you have a special interest in the Void Wolf.
I'm mostly interested in staying as far away as this scrap heap can fly me.
Unlikely. From our surveillance, he seems to have made you a particular target.
And
How
here I
flattering.
thought when you joined the temple you were done chasing street scum. Welcome back.
We're at war. We all serve how we know best.
You guys know each other?
It sounds like there's a story here.
Not one you're going to hear. She is who she says. Let's leave it at that.
Old
We're not
girlfriend,
born
perhaps?
to the robes, Captain. The Force sometimes picks unlikely candidates. Risha, do you remember Shar's cartoon?
That's cool. I like a Jedi with
What
a
did they used
past.
to call us? The triple threat? Didn't she join the SIS?
One of their top agents. When you took out the White Maw's cloaking abilities on Hoth, it drew the Void Wolf's attention. He went there, and Shar's followed.
Alone? Is she crazy?
The Republic sent an entire platoon of troopers to escort her. The Void Wolf's assassins killed them all.
Damn.
She's alive, but trapped on Hoth.
Got it. Okay, so rescue mission on Hoth. I think we can handle that.
Is there a special guilt power in the Force? Jedi always make me feel like I'm talking to my mom.
The sign of a heavy conscience.
When I got Sharis's distress call, she had taken refuge in one of the Void Wolf's private vaults. Go quickly if you can. I fear you're Sharis's last hope.
Alright. Well, looks like it's time for the dashing hero to go rescue somebody. I'm always happy to return to these frozen wastelands. It's one of my favorite Star Wars locations, like, by far. And also, it's happens to be, like, really hot out today when I'm filming this, so this is helping me just, like, mentally feel like I'm in a cold place. I would very much like to know more about Risha's connection to this Jedi. Like, they used to be in, like, a crew together. It's kind of what the impression that I'm getting. We don't usually meet a whole lot of criminals that then turn into Jedi, so that's kind of a unique story, and I find myself highly intrigued. I decided to bring Risha along as my companion for this mission because she knows the other Jedi. I think she knows Sharis Kartur, the person that we're here to rescue as well, so maybe her presence might help things go a little smoother. Maybe not, though. She's kind of intense with her friends. I see we're headed back towards Ice Crown Citadel. Very nice. Oh. This vent is active. Look at that. It's starting to erupt. That's cool. Alright, this is the hiding spot. Imperial Guardian droids. We're too late. They found us.
This'll hurt you a lot more than me.
giant heating lamps everywhere, trying to keep everybody warm. I bet even with that, it's still bitterly cold down here. Oh, bonus, okay. Can't get it from here, huh? That's weird. I feel like Xaz Sleemo could definitely shoot that from here. That was a close one. Yeah, you know what, Risha? Maybe you should be on heels.
It's not as bad as it looks. Shh, keep it down.
Keep it down? We just had a whole shootout out here.
Risha? I thought that sounded like you. Did you finally decide to join us on the straight and narrow?
Hardly, but I figured it's just like you to go ground in the enemy's treasury.
I figured it was the last place his bloodhounds would go sniffing.
Safe bet. Yeah, let's catch up later. Let's first get you out of here.
The Imperials are thick out there. We should go, quickly.
It's not that easy. He's got his fingers in the Republic now. The Void Wolf's been recruiting. He's courting Hutts, the White Maw, hitmen for hire. Anyone who won't pledge loyalty goes to hard vacuum. And he's got enough spies in our space station that my cover was blown the minute I landed. What do you think? Is there a way you can smuggle me up without any of his people or our people catching wise?
As it happens, smuggling's my specialty.
Ah, now I see where Risha found you.
You wouldn't even imagine.
Let's do it. We could like put her in a disguise and try and sneak her out the front door.
It's an automated cargo shuttle full of everything here the Void Wolf thought worth keeping. Go to the space station and get security to let us through, and you're welcome to keep everything in it. I trust you can come up with a story to explain why you're shipping Imperial droids off Hoth.
Easy. I can bluff that one, no problem. Alright, let's head down to the spaceport. Talk our way out of this mess. Alright, let's make our way back up to the space station. I'm still on the Tauntaun. Nice.
Stop it right there. I'm going to need your ID, your papers, and a blasted good reason why you're flying in and out of a war zone for kicks.
I'm on important business.
This is a private job for Jedi Master Suma Lee. You want to tell her you tried to stop me?
Far as I know, our Jedi advisor was killed weeks ago. I think I need to take a look-see, make sure you're not trying to smuggle valuable resources off Hoth.
I wouldn't do that. Master Suma Lee said the cargo is force-sensitive. Non-Jedi can go blind and deranged just at the sight.
That's a pretty good bluff.
It. I knew they wouldn't keep sending bodies down there if there wasn't something special under that ice. Load your ship and get out of here. I'm telling the boys.
I'm telling the boys. It's on a need-to-know basis, officer.
Blind and deranged? I can't believe you fell for that. I can take it from here. I've got my own ship stashed a few hangars down. This one's a keeper, Risha. Thanks for the help. You're welcome to any of the salvage in the shuttle. Some of it might fetch a good price. And I'll make sure you get anything I learn about the Void Wolf.
Awesome, cool. So we've recruited another ally in our fight. Not joining the crew per se, but someone that we might be able to call in a favor for if the Void Wolf gets the better of us. And I feel like he's got something planned that Xaz Sleemo has no idea what to expect. Oh well, back to the ship.
Mission accomplished. Sheriff is safe.
I admit, I was wondering what to think of Senator Dodonna's pet project.
Did she say that?
But you saved a life here and aided the war. I can say nothing but thank you.
I've never shaken hands with a real Jedi before. Are you nearby?
Don't even start.
Even if I hadn't renounced worldly pleasures, I know far better than to come between Risha and any man she's eyeing.
He wishes.
Perhaps we'll catch up again sometime, Risha.
Not sure my current occupation will bring me anywhere near the Jedi Temple, but maybe.
I hope this war ends swiftly enough that I will not have cause to call on you again.
Always nice to hear
For
from
Voth,
Vanessa
then,
Marshall.
Captain? The permits from Dodonna just came through.
Oh, the permits came through? Okay, well then I guess Voss is the last planet left. Yeah, full speed ahead. Let's set a course.
If it gets me closer to Rogan's head on a plate, Voss it is.
I took the liberty of looking into the place. Weird planet. Just made contact with the rest of the galaxy after a Sith ship crashed there. Apparently the whole planet's on the leash to some cult of Force users. Empire and Republic are both playing along. This'll be one to wear your best shirt. And remember to say, please.
Yes, it's true. Navigating the nuances and subtleties of the Voss society are always a pain in the ass. We're going to save that for next time, though. I'm trying to break up each of these playthroughs by location and by mission. So this was the Hoth rescue mission, and we'll be going to Voss next week. I know this was a shorter one.
Shipmaster, perhaps I should create non-perishable meals to send.
Sometimes I can't believe you actually got back my crown. Do you know how many spacers died looking for it? Don't
Probably
take this
more
the
than a
wrong way,
few.
but when we first met, I thought you'd end up like all the others.
I'll always beat the odds. You can count on that.
That's why I stuck around. I need all the good luck I can get. You're all right, Captain. With a little polish, you just might shine.
Well, thank you.
I've been shining since you met me. You're just not paying attention.
Interesting theory. When you can prove it, let me know. I shouldn't be keeping us from our work. I know how busy we are.
Well, actually, I wanted to ask about your history with the Jedi, but I guess I'm not going to get that information from you, am I?
I think I figured out why we get along so well, Captain. We're both restless people. It's how we survive. Trouble loves us, and we just keep on moving. Eventually, Trouble gets tired of following and gives up.
There's always more trouble where that came from.
Exactly. Isn't it wonderful? There wasn't nearly enough trouble growing up on Dantooine. After being a crime lord's daughter, sitting around got dull real quick.
Can
I
imagine.
had a big library of holo recordings from my father, but I could only watch them so many times.
You still had a starship. I'm guessing you weren't long for Dantooine.
By the time I was 14, I'd had enough. I buried Father's carbonite chamber someplace safe and hit the hyperlanes with a new identity. Those were good times. I met Juran and Adila, got mixed up with Beryl Thorne, lived a life of crime.
I'm sure Nock was proud of your accomplishments.
Actually, he was disappointed I didn't have my own criminal empire. I was having too much fun on my own. I'm starting to enjoy these chats, but I'm feeling restless. Let's go find some trouble.
Sounds good. And we're going to find that trouble on Voss. I'm sorry, man. It's still a painful memory, though.
Why is that? Wouldn't take much convincing.
Fucked up way to treat another life. Oh, well, thank you, Bodar, for that very depressing little interlude. You poor guy. Do you need a hug? You look like you could use a hug. Come here. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to leave it here and tackle Voss next week on its own playthrough video. These videos do come out once a week right here on the YouTube channel, but if you don't want to wait that long, you can join up on Patreon and watch up to 2 weeks ahead with early access. The Smuggler class story is wrapping up at Chapter 2 right now. I think we've got Voss, I think, is the last planet left, and then it's on to the big end game, which I really don't know what it's going to be. So stay tuned for the rest of this story. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.
Safe travels.